Hello and welcome back to the Bransford Webs Plant Company and this week's Looking Good video. We've been away for the last couple of weeks at the HCA National Plant Show last week, and before that away at the flower trials looking at new varieties to introduce over the next few years. But it's great to be back here on the nursery enjoying this fabulous sunshine. For those of you who didn't catch up with the National Plant Show, we just want to let you know that a new ordering facility we've had created. So we've had created the Bransford Webs app. This app is available, if I grab my phone, through the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, and can just be downloaded by searching for Bransford Webs. There'll be a separate video coming out in the next week or so to show how to use this, but it just gives you full access to your stock availability, your reserve update, 24 hours a day in the palm of your hand on your iPhone, iPad or Android phone. So look out for the next video to follow this, which will show you full functionality of that and how you can use it and how you can work it. So on to this week's Looking Good video. Absolutely loads of colour, and you're joining me stood by this crop of dianthus. So this is just the end of our crop of sweet peppermint, bling bling orange, tickle pink and bling bling. Last bit of the crop, and these are on a fantastic deal at the moment, so check out these on our availability list or on the app and you can see what price they're on, because they're on a really good deal that will help boost margin and sales through July for you guys. So I'll just show you a couple of moments. So the closest one to me is sweet peppermint, absolutely smothered in bud, and it comes out with this nice baby pink flower which fades off to a paler colour. So within a week or so you end up with what looks like a bunch of flowers with mixed colours in there, and loads and loads and loads and loads of bud coming through. Bling bling is a little taller, but it's got this lovely sort of peachy colour with a nice pink flecks running through the flower, really bright and intense. As you can see at the end there, it's really shining out. And then in the middle, the one that's really bright and intense is Bling Bling Orange. So again, nice and compact, big, blousy, flamenco dress-like flower there. Really, really nice. Loads of bud too. So looking really good. And that's sort of the theme of this week's video is colour. It's looking really good around the nursery at the moment. So moving on now to Kufia. This is Kufia Lavender Splash. Loads of bud on there again. The first flower's open. Something a bit different in the plant area. Great to whack in a pot on the patio for this time of year and keep flowering through summer. It's a really good intense splash of flower, as are our Gaillardias. So we've got the Messer series. We've got 4 colours in total, but I've just got peach and red here to show you. Again, absolutely smothered in bud with the first flowers just opening, looking really good and bright and intense flower. Then moving on to Helenium Short and Sassy. So as it says, it's short, it's a compact helenium, loads of bud on there, and the first flower's just opening. So great shelf life, and bud just coming all the time. So good colour all the way through the summer with that variety. And then the first of our echinaceas has gone online this week. So this is Delicious Candy. Really nice upright variety, bright, vivid pink flowers. You can see the first flowers just coming out. More buds are coming around the base all the time. So that's Echinacea Delicious Candy, and there are plenty more to come over the next few weeks. Jump into a bit of foliage colour for a moment. And we've put online Uncinea rubra, but do check our full availability, because we've got a range of a few grasses online at the moment to give a really nice contrasting mix. But again, great in the container, great in the border, and if you do a mixed container, something a little bit bigger, that's a really good thing to put on the edge of the container. Continue with the foliage colour for a moment. We have got our heucheras online. So we've got lime marmalade, we've got boysenberry, and we've got huckleberry. So 3 colours that work really, really well together. All in a 2 litre. Really, really strong plants, as you can see, really chunky plants, looking really nice for foliage colour. Back to flower colour for a moment, and our Rebecca sunbursts are online. So we've got 4 colours in this range, through some bright vivid yellows through to this deep orange. Really nice Rebecca varieties, really strong, 3 litre pots. First flower open, and as you can see, within a week or so, there's going to be more flower to come on there, looking absolutely fantastic. Also with colour on there, we've got Leucanthum Luna, which is that lovely double flower of Luna with nice buttery gold fading off to a pale yellow on the outside as it matures, and more flowers coming up from the base. Nice compact variety to go in a pot or the front of the border. And then we have got our Nepeta Blue Moon, which is lovely big flower, blousy flower on there. Loads of it, bud coming up from the base, just good solid plant, and again, great border plant or container. So whether you're doing a patio for the weekend for a barbecue, or you're doing your refreshing some borders, some tide plants, ideal for both. As is Physostygia Crystal Peak. If you want something little taller, a little bit more upright, and to get a splash of that white to really lift a darker border. Physostygia crystal peak is a great plant to do that. So then, last but not least, actually I think my favourite plants we put online this week are our sedum sun sparklers. So we have got Dream Dazzler, which is my favourite, which is a really dark, almost black centre to the leaf, and then the pink variegation on the outside, and then there'll be pink flower develop on that as we go through, but that will sell for its foliage alone. And then we have got Plum Dazzled, make sure I get this the right way around, which has got a really dark sort of glaucous purple foliage, and then nice bright pink flower later on. You see the buds just forming in there. And then we have got Firecracker. This the redness in the foliage will intensify as we go through the month, and as you can see, it's got a bright red flower on it too. So all of the sun sparklers are nice and compact in habit, so great for the front of the border, great for a container. Actually, I think some of those in a bowl on my patio will look fantastic as we go through the summer months. So that's it for this week. Do join us again next week to see what's looking good, and we will do a full video of everything available for the following week. And please do check back in to see the information about the app, because it's a really good tool. We hope it works. The feedback's been fantastic so far on it, and yeah, it just means you can have access to our stock 24 hours a day, wherever you are. If it's a Sunday afternoon and a customer asks if you can get something, just log on to the Bransford Webs app and see if it's available from us. But until next week, enjoy the sunshine. Make sure you're putting plenty of that sun cream on. It's going to be a hot week, and we'll see you again next week. Goodbye for now.